This is according to the World Bank chief economist Penelope Goldberg, who says the country could tap into alternative avenues to enhance its position in the global market. I sat down with Penelope to explore this and more. Talking about industry and manufacturing, we've also heard of instances where the comparison is made in terms of labor costs, where we're told it's a lot more favorable in markets in Asia compared to countries such as Kenya. How did you see this impacting the country and the region at large as far as playing in the global value chain is concerned?
Actually, labor costs in Kenya are very high. They're high in absolute terms compared to other countries, to other developing countries, but also relative to GDP. So that puts Kenya at a disadvantage. And this is not to say that labor regulation is not needed. It's important to guarantee good labor practices, but at the same time, from the point of view of the employer or the producer, it makes producing in Kenya expensive relative to a country like Bangladesh, where labor costs are much lower. So this is a challenge. And at the same time, as I said before, it's not just about wages anymore, and it's not just about labor costs. There is much more firms care about, and that's perhaps one direction in which Kenya could take its trade.
Speaking about the role of trade in global development, we have seen in Africa development such as the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. How do you think this is likely to impact the continent and countries such as Kenya?
We are at a time when we see protectionism rising in advanced countries. It's not clear that countries in Africa, Kenya, can tap into the very lucrative developed country markets as East Asian economies have done in the past. But what is still feasible is to tap into the African market. This is a large market. If it's an